Welcome to this evening's performance by our graduating BA dance students. Finally, I'm able to invite you to join us here in this beautiful theatre, as well as from your home. Like everywhere, our students had an incredibly challenging year, learning, researching, creating and performing in completely new ways, trying to find their artistic voice in a constantly changing environment. We had to reimagine our very physical, collaborative and interactive art form of contemporary dance. In January, during our first season of Commissioned Works, the creative process shifted entirely online, with artists coming together from all over the world. Back then, we created dance films and a digital tour. This summer, we have been able to come back to our studios and theatre. New dance works have been made with incredible choreographers, including Divya Kasturi, Kate Johnson, Tony Thatcher, Charles Linehan, and Matthew Harding. The works encompass the creative investigations of a range of movement and dance vocabularies and multimedia explorations. As always, there's also a lot happening behind the scenes. I would like to take the opportunity to thank the costume, production, AV, and front of house teams who make all of this magic possible. And most of all, I would really like to congratulate the students for their incredible work and perseverance and celebrate their achievements today. I can't wait to see what they will be creating in the future. So enjoy the performance tonight and stick around afterwards to hear more from the choreographers and the students themselves.
It feels great to be back in the studio space, and I think that within the work we use that really nicely. Like we use the space a lot, and we're all socially distanced, but actually the subject and the medium and the subject area of the piece is based on like looking from a distance, from afar, and looking like in the 3D realm. So you're looking like all around the person, and that like allows us to maintain social distance, but it not to interrupt the work, which I think is really nice.
So actually I'm collaborating with my daughter. So my daughter is an artist. She does a lot of live drawings. So it kind of came through a conversation with her a bit, but more so this kind of interest in sort of saying, okay, how can we feel more comfortable about allowing ourselves to be seen, and how can we feel more comfortable about actually letting our eyes rest on somebody? And the live drawing seemed to be a kind of good starting point, really, I suppose.
So we were advised to go and see a couple of exhibitions that were inspired by looking at the body and sort of framing the body and looking at different like focal points within that, and sort of abstraction within that, sort of like accuracy versus abstraction, and that became quite like fundamental, I think, for me in the process.
There's a lot of different ways to collaborate with different art forms, and this is one that I've never experienced before. So I think bringing it into the dance world and having to, you know, draw with your body is such a different experience.
Just offers a way of looking at a body kind of with more empathy, with less judgment. You're looking at the shapes, you're looking at the form. Your gaze is very different, and I think that has massively influenced the embodiment of the work.
So for me, it's yes about being watched, but it's also about seeing and really seeing somebody. And it's kind of looking beyond like what you think you know about a person or a body or something, whatever it is, and just seeing what's actually there.
Because of circumstance and because we're working with, you know, people are zooming in today, but we've found a way of making sure that everyone's kind of remained connected. But what we recognised within that was the importance of working in the moment and the importance of celebrating each performance. So something about each time we perform, that was something. It wasn't just a rehearsal. That was a moment when the work happened.
So I think it's just working within that motion, taking away from the piece that it's okay not to know, and whatever comes out of the not knowing could be beautiful.